begins now. Let's go to Erangel. Let's head to the casters, Toby and Poro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to PGC 2021, presented by Alienware. And to me, I am Porosaurus, and joining me in these first 6 games will be Toby, my man. It has been a long year, and we're finally here.
Everyone has grinded their butts off to get to this tournament, and now, finally, Paul, we're back at the global stage. While we might be working from home, it is as global as it could possibly get. All the players are there. You know what? It brought me so much joy seeing all these players' faces smiling to one another.
Yeah.
They're there. They're ready for the event. And I really hope we're not going to get any hot drops. But having said that, Poro, should it happen, then I would much rather that it's today in the ranking decision than in a weekly final at some point.
Yeah, I mean, if you couldn't get it taken care of during scrims, then now is the best time to get that taken care of during these early days of ranked decision. And well, wouldn't you know it? It's going to be Danawa and VP. And look at this, BBL and Ghibli are also fighting it up.
Does it battle up against the Saiga? Does it battle up against the 3-man team pushing in? Let's see what's going to happen here. That's one. Almost finds the second. Connects on the second, but no! Spear. That's a save the day. Smash. Talking the talk of the pump action shotgun. Hook's thrown. Maybe to buy himself some time here. Rex down to low HP. We talked about Mets. We talked about the 7 first states for Lou. The Danawa guys don't have nothing. 7 damage. The dual barrel. Managed to find one. Lekla will get one in return though. So Lou goes down. So Lou was knocked. And now... that's a fortunate knock. You saw it, 7 knocks, but Batulins wants the revenge. Let's see how much damage can be done here.
He just misses it, but he gets the knock on the
anyway.
Rex. How? Through the window. The frag grenade strikes, and we've got Leklo and Soul that are still up. Soul gonna hold the top of the roof, has the shotgun out, but Spiro Perfectic's gonna make the move. Oh, Soul! What a play from him, and that's it for VP.
The discussion was there, will the shotgun be used for PGC 2021? And well, there's your answer, everyone. There is your answer. It's an opportunity to push out from here. The thing for the teams on the other side is wait. Unique are pushing in on this one as well. One goes down. That's actually HS finding the knock first. Keenan does take one more. Doozy goes down. Fate on his own, trying to make a play. Underhand nade over the top. So many vehicles able to explode, but it bounces off on the wrong side.
Oh, the bad bounce. So unfortunate there for Fate. He stays alive for right now. Cobra going to take the shots through the smoke. Not going to find any joy. Kaijin still have to make the move. They have to make a rotation at some point here. Sharpshot going to see if he can come over and provide some support. Keenan will find Flawlessly. Sharpshot will find Fate. And I believe that does it. Yep, Unique is down. But now SSG has to be ready for Kaijin.
Yeah. Not only that, and also, I mean, they're sitting on pretty much red barrels of ready-to-explode vehicles right here. This is a dangerous spot to be in. 2 of the cars are already showing dark smoke, just a few more bullets to go, and that's going to be one big exploding fiesta, and I do not see how SSG would be able to survive that, because they can't really go away on the other side either. They have Yoran and Kaizen looking over the top, and every time they move off to the side of those concretes, or the antenna itself, Gen.G are there to shoot at them. So, for now, SSG, they're all right, but any one team coming their way, danger is going to be present.
Survival, the name of the game right now for SSG. AAA, meanwhile, still having to move around under the watchful eyes of Liquid. As we check in with FaZe, once again, still holding that strong position. Going to take a few shots up towards Kaijin. Cobra will get the knock on a Sharpshot. That might open the door for them to make a play here. As Clib will find Gems with a well-placed grenade.
Everyone is fighting, no sitting around, no waiting. Everyone again out, trying to really test the limits of what they're allowed to do, trying to get the feeling or the gist of what is the flow gonna be, how aggressive are we gonna be playing. James, solid damage coming through to Glooms. Is that nade cooked well enough? No, a bit too long. Gonna allow for Glooms to get the first aid off. In the meantime, Ark will be pushing their way forward. Mexi finds Glooms in return, so one more down. Mexi, the one holding the cross there, able to find one. Yanku with the nade up above. Actually, it's gonna be Calps to find the Naganidi.
Oh, Buriram getting pinned down here. Strikes from both directions here. They're not able to defend themselves here from either AAA or AAP, as they are just constantly getting knocked here. Edie gonna get rezzed by Canaxi. Looks like they'll still remain 4 up, as Janku gonna try to get the re-knock on Edie. He'll find it, as he is the last player alive for Attack All Around.
Solid play with the Molly. Isolate, force him to make that move, and you're sitting ready for it just on the other side. In the meantime, now Archangel, just 2 players alive. 1 first aid, busted vest. Calb's not looking good, but at least, hey, they're alive. Unfortunately, they're outside the city with 2 more cities to push through.
Bury around, see if they can find any damage with a grenade. They will find some onto Silent Night, but it's not going to be enough to get the knock. The circle, meanwhile, has favored onto Yaz again. NEWHAPPY making moves. They have the entirety of the eastern side. GEN.G finally having to hop into vehicles and make their move, but the wheels are going to get shot out. You can see Silent Night has been taken out by Buriram, but look at the damage coming through onto GEN.G as they try to make the play. Onrun will get through. Urine will get through for now, but what do you have waiting for you? It's NEWHAPPY just waiting.
Yeah, and of course it's the vehicle with 2 players, and you go 2-1-1, and it's the first thing to happen. 3 bullets in, and the tire is popped. There's just not a whole lot to do. Yanku again, managing to stay strong here, surviving, holding out Buram, got me out falls as well. Calps, despite not having a vest left, able to stay alive through it. 3rd kill for Yanku. Solid plays coming through, and now it's a 1-on-1-on-1 over on the southeast side. All of them still outside the circle, and you can see Liquid lingering on that south side of the circle. They want to make sure that they ain't gonna get stabbed from the east. So 2 players right now, EB and James, holding off in that direction, just waiting in their respective buildings for this fight to end.
Well, it is tradition once we get to international competition that you always run into, it seems like you always run into other teams from your own region. And wouldn't you know it, it's a 3-way fight here, a 1v1v1 between APAC compatriots, as Calbs will try to take Canaxi out, will do some damage, but won't get the knock. Calb's going to move yet again. G.EN.G still alive. Canaxi again knocked low. And as you said, I mean, FaZe to the north, Liquid to the south. They're all looking over here to clean off whatever comes out of here.
Exactly. Whoever makes the win here probably won't get much more of it. Buram, first one to fall. We still have Yanku and Calbs trying to make a run for it, but they're running straight to the slaughterhouse and unable to find one from above. And now it's just Yanko left alive. Busted level 3 vest, swaps to the barrel. In the meantime, FaZe, they've been able to play the gut or the ridge out here east of the city for a while, and they're still inside this circle. But if they're going to be forced to make a move towards the city, I'm curious to know how many smokes they've got left, because they would need all of them in order to run past them here. Oh, camera goes haywire. In the meantime, James finds the kill. Liquid should know now they are alone on the southern side of the city. We still have 23 players left alive here, though.
Absolutely, and you can see just the amount of craziness going on this map. This is going to be a huge shift here. Where is it going to go? It's going to go center off to the north here, but that's huge news because FaZe has to move. Liquid has to move.
Yep.
GEN.G, SSG actually looking real nice here all of a sudden.
Real good, because now they don't have the pressure from the north anymore. I would not expect FaZe. I mean, they do still have vehicles. I'm not sure how many tires they've got left, but they do have vehicles, so maybe a full rotation up towards them. They know fights were had up there earlier. They do have vehicles. Tire situation looking decent, at least in that buggy. But if there's a vehicle you don't want to be driving, going past everyone, they are smoking off the vehicle. So maybe there's a car play to come. We should know in just a couple of seconds what they're planning on doing. Yep, they're getting in the cars. 1 in the Dasher, 2 in the Dasher. More smoke's being thrown forward to try and at least get them some speed before they're shown. 3 in the Dasher. I think they're making a play for the shacks here. At least that's what I would assume to happen. 3 in the car, going off to the right side. Oh, through the smoke. And Nonix finds the first. Gustav down. The smokes are still there, so the rest might be possible. Flood trying to find it. Not gonna happen.
The smallest window on Earth, and Anonix hits it. That guy is unbelievable here. As FaZe will lose Gustav. FaZe going to try to make the run here. They can't afford to waste any time. They're going to keep on keeping on here as the smoke wall is slowly, or quickly rather, disappearing. They've got to make moves while they have the chance, but SSG not going to let them. Roth will go down to a well-placed grenade from Fuzzface, but he'll get traded back by yet another grenade here. Flood will finish him off. Etsy is very, very beat up. Will get that heal off as Keenan has now gone down, and Sharpshot almost out. But look at this, Fury gonna open up onto FaZe, and welcome to the PGC Team Fury.
The transition in the open, not an easy run to make. Flood managed to fight 2 there. We saw Keenan go down to the vehicle, falling on top of him. We talked about it before, the danger of having so many cars around you like that. They're all gonna go up in the air, flip around, see what they're doing. They're playing out, and they can stack. They can actually stay outside, but this is the issue. Allow PO up the roof. If he's got the utility for it, he only has 1 more molly, no nades, so they should be able to play on the containers, at least for now.
Good, quick, decisive movement coming out from Fury here to take these storage containers as we see things kind of calming down here for the time being. Liquid has been sent over, as we mentioned.
Oh, the nade! The nade!
Oh, Landrin! Oh my god, Landrin from downtown, and Anonix will finish him off, and now all of a sudden the entire north side of this circle is open. But will it matter? Will this shift? Where will this next circle take us?
Well, in the end, the burning vehicles was going to be the death of Anonic once again out there doing damage, but fortunately, Ronan able to make the cross now. Nate, unfortunately doesn't quite get in. And Gen.G now, I mean, of course they're going to focus up towards the north, but they have Liquid behind them as well, have to worry out forward. One gone down, Molly in hand, that's going to be him burning out. Flood, fall on that one. Yep, indeed, he's going to fall. Able to molly himself out, and EP now on the roof trying to take some control here.
That's unfortunate there for Flood. Waikakamukau also going to take some damage as well as Team Liquid has a little bit of an angle here. Gen.G also still a problem as we see all three teams in your screen. Keep an eye on what everybody is looking at here. And lest we forget, NEWHAPPY still 4 strong off to the east.
Not only 4 strong, but they are just sitting back and watching all this unfold out of candlelight. And as I say that, HSMF actually able to fight the knock on James. Tried to make the crossing, not gonna happen. Mexi now gonna make a run forward, more damage being done as they try to battle their way through. So, like NEWHAPPY, just a thorn in the heel, and while everyone else is fighting, they can spread out and take control.
Like I say, Ronan will go down. There's only going to be Waikakamukau up, and he's going to get taken out. That'll be Fury going down in 4th place, but the damage has been done. Liquid down to just Mexi here. They have 6 kills in the bag already, but as you mentioned before, NEWHAPPY is smiling as they are just cleaning up. But now, can they dig out Gen.G?
Yeah, this is so difficult. That's the downside to these buildings. There are only so many exit routes. There are only so many fire escapes. And NEWHAPPY seems to have all of them under control. Yan is on point. PO falls to the nade. 4 outside waiting. Inonix and Esther, the only ones left alive to try and make a play. You get 1 on the roof. You get 3 pretty much on the dot. Inonix now taking blue damage. Tries to get around Spots. 153 damage on the nade. Spots 1, finds 1. More damage should be done, but they know exactly where he is now. Finds the first. It's just 1 more left alive, and Ming will find him as the falls. 11 kills for NEWHAPPY in game number 1.
As clean as you like from the Chinese squad. They were a problem in Asia. They have proven that they can get a ton of kills. Wins has been the thing that they've had the hardest time with, and that is out of the way already here in game number 1 of Ranked Decision.
They took control early. They were the ones to sit around Yasnaya. They took out players from Fury Make it actually in the very early game, preventing them to take control of the city. They